Okay, this is the stream 2. There was a phone call that came in, so it reminded me to put on the personal hotspot. Thanks, Atul. Thanks for checking it out again. Awesome. Hey, Carl. Yeah, there was a phone call came in. Phone call kicks me off the line there. So I turned on the Do Not Disturb. Forgot to do that before the stream. All right, everybody, here we go. I'll start with the way I started before. There was a guy named, I think the director here at SpaceX at Starbase. The Starbase director, Sam, was coming by in a car. And yeah, I didn't touch anything, but there was a phone call that came in and kicked me off. So I got a little keychain from the director here. It's kind of cool. Just your basic keychain, but it says, remove before flight. Okay, everybody. This is kind of an end of day stream here. Thanks, everybody. Yeah, one of those keychains, Liam. Starship remove before flight keychain. So we're looking at the yellow piping and the smoke coming off of it from the welding. Hey, Robin. Just like on an end of day, kind of look at what's going on here. Hey, the captain. I'll probably do a half-hour stream and then end it. Call it a day. It's been a good day. I think tomorrow's gonna be a big day. They have a road closure from, I think, in the afternoon. Oh, really? Early access keychains can't bother them yet? Oh yeah, that's what it is. That's cool. I didn't know that. It's just a nice keychain. Yeah, so you can see the smoke there from the welding. You're right. Hey, Sandeep. Oh, you got one from the ULA, Mecca. That's cool. Right on. I got the same thing. Starship one, though. Hey, Grant. Yeah, there was a phone call came in. It kicked off the stream. So I turned on Do Not Disturb this time. Yeah, so this morning, when I go swimming in the morning, I take a look at the ocean, right? Hey, Billy. Oh, Liam, I didn't know that. Liam says they sell F9 Crew Dragons keychains, but not Starship ones. Cool. Stream this for a year? Spaceflight X, really? Gary, good evening. Whole shot, awesome. Yeah, so when I'm looking at the ocean, the waves in the ocean, when I look at the waves in the ocean in the morning, it kind of tells me how the day is gonna be a little bit. And when I was looking at the ocean waves this morning, one after another, each wave was coming in. So I try and look at the waves and think about, what does that mean? Some days the water is glass, like a glass top ocean, beautiful, smooth. Other days there's one wave and then another wave and then another wave. And so each day the waves are different. And today the waves are one after another. There's no pause in between them, one after another. So when I went in the water, the ocean this morning, I said, after that being in the water for like maybe 20 minutes, 18 to 20 minutes, I thought, well, the word for today for the ocean is relentless. Relentless. The waves. So, and today has been a little bit relentless. What a day, what a day. Okay, so Makerspace is shop.spacex.com/collections, and there's another, and so there's I guess SpaceX is a shop now. That's awesome. Yeah, I don't know when the B4 is going to be rolling down the highway. It is full size that you can see. It sounds like they're doing some grinding over there. That's what's happening, grinding away at the metal. Liam says some Raptors, it sounds like have been installed on the booster. Hey, David. Well, pork, I heard something about cheese. Yeah, I don't know what's going to go on the Starship First Cargo, but I heard something about cheese. I don't know if that's true or not. Yeah, I am amazed at the amount of yellow piping and also the black piping here on site. Yeah, it is an amazing amount. And I tweeted earlier, it is kind of like a jungle gym. Oh, so there's 4 Raptors outside the high bay. That's cool. I'm sure some people or photographers are getting good shots right now over there at the high bay. That's got to be quite a sight. I saw 2 of them earlier. Yeah, so there's an Ocean Cam merchandise store too, store.oceancam.space, or just go to the oceancam.space website. Got some shirts. We're looking at maybe getting some towels and beachwear also. Yeah, Arthur, I'm not close to the high bay right now, but maybe when I go home tonight, I might do a live stream for there. I guess I could do a live stream. But yeah, so I'm at the launch site right now. So Stuart said, if you look closely at the right yellow upright, then look closely at the yellow, you can see the pipe there prepping to install. So I'll try and do that. Let me see. Let me see if I can see what you're saying, Stuart. So look closely at the right yellow upright, then closely look at the left. You can see the pipe there prepping to install. Oh yeah, so there's a pipe on the ground there. Stuart, are you saying they're gonna raise that pipe that's on the ground and install it? Is that what you're saying? But I had a business one time in 2007-8, and I had a few different products, completely different products, right? And one time somebody gave me some advice. He said, you know, you can try and do everything, right? But it's better to choose to pick one thing and become really good at it, right? So I had a business and I was trying to do takeout and also local, right? Packaged products and then also local ready-to-eat products. And the guys told me that you should really focus on one or the other. You can't really be good at 2 different things. So in this situation here, what I'm doing is focusing. I've been focusing on the launch site. The launch site kind of gets me excited because I like finished products. I like watching construction, right? If I were able to go in the tents at the build site and see all the construction there, rather than be afar, over at the build site, you kind of gotta be on the road. You can't really get an inside view of what's happening in all the tents and in the high bay and the mid bay. It's really difficult somewhat to get a view, and there's a lot of people and then there's a lot of cars going by. So for me, so it would be like doing 2 different things. To get what's going on here at the launch site and then scoot over there back and forth to the build site. So for me, I've chosen to do and cover what's over here at the launch site. And there are other people who are really in tune with what's going on at the build site. But it's really 2 different things, and for me to cover both effectively, I tried to do that a little bit this afternoon, and it was not as good as I think it could have been. Because, you know, you got to be there at the right time of day when the sun is setting to get the right shots, or in the morning. You know, so there's a good time to get the different shots, and there's a different flow, there's a different energy. So yeah, I am focusing here much more at the build site, at the launch site. See, even thinking about build site, launch site gets me a little bit confused. Yeah, so they got some kind of thing here on the road. See, I kind of know where to park my car. I know where everything's happening. Yeah, do what I feel is right. Thanks, Nick. It's a whole different, it's different people that work at the two different sites. You know? Hey, Acid. Yeah, I think everything from the build site will make its way over here. That's right, David. That's kind of what I feel too. Thanks, no enemies. Dilprit, thank you. Yeah, Nick, I hope to see those Raptors down here soon, because that means we're one step closer to launching. Yeah, so Nick Asquini has been getting some great Raptor shots over there. And there are several other photographers too. NASA spaceflight with Boca Chica gal, and there you got Lab Padre maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I can do one thing well. That's right, Gary, and that's float, splash, film. Float, splash, film. The Ocean Cam mission. That's what I do right. I do that good, and I also cover the launch site pretty good too. Okay, so Stuart was saying the yellow piping starts in the back with the top of the upper pipe parallel to the ground in the back with the upper... Okay, I'm going to go back to what you said there. Thanks, Gary. Thanks. Let me see. See, I mean, to focus on these pipes is a whole different adventure, you know? And you got to be in it to appreciate it, I think. Okay, so Stuart says, it starts in the back, even with the top of the upper pipe parallel to the ground, and then connects to the front upright. Let me see if I can find this. Thanks, Irvin. Yeah. Thank you, Irvin. Yeah. Focus is really good. You know, with focus, with the right amount of focus, and you can get it. Yeah. Hey, Golden Boy. Thank you. Thanks for your help today, Golden Boy. I made those edits. What I didn't do was credit you. I should credit you in the description. Thanks for checking in. It was nice chatting with you earlier today. Hey, Nurture's Child. Emerald IV. Scuba says, I'm probably better off at the build site right now. They're installing all boosters, engines, all 29 of them. They have done 8 so far. A bunch of Raptors rolling out of the tent. Okay, that's awesome, Scuba. Thank you. Hey, Gabriella. Nice to chat with you again. Yeah, Joseph, I could imagine this being upside down. Maybe. It could also be maybe, it could be put, let's see, it could be rotated to face the left or right. If we take all the piping that's pointing up, maybe that'll be like pointing left, or maybe it'll be pointing down like you were saying. Who knows? I don't know which direction it's all going to be facing. Or maybe the way we're looking at it is the way it's going to be raised. And maybe, you know, maybe it's right side up, correct right now. I don't know. You know, maybe we can rotate it on the vertical axis, and maybe what we're looking at could be just rotated around to point the other direction, but maybe it's right side up right now. I don't know. Hey, Jaitan. Yeah, maybe it wraps around the tower that way too, huh? Yeah, it could be. Could be. Thanks, Jacques. Daniel, thank you. Yeah, I like the build site. I do like the build site. Yeah, Boca Chica is going, what is that? 10,000% tonight. That's right. That's right, Phoenix. So Daniel's saying the bottom of it might go against the tower. That's a good thought. I could see that happening, Daniel. That's a good way to describe it too. So the face, the bottom section, the part that's on the ground could be going against the tower, flat against the tower. That would make sense. Sideways, huh? Glory ship, thank you. Yeah, Hubba, that's good. We're all important. I think everybody here is important. Everybody on Earth is important. Everybody in existence is important. Hey, Joseph Skaggs. Awesome, man. Joseph Skaggs. Oh, wow, John. Yeah, they drive home very fast. I don't know about 100 miles an hour, but maybe they go really fast going home. I think, Mike, maybe the 2 roles at Starbase, you can look on their jobs website, but the 2 roles I think are engineer and maybe welder. Those are like the 2 big jobs I think in demand here at Starbase. I would have to check. It's been a while since I checked. Not sure what the yellow piping is, but there are some good concepts around what they are. Thanks, doggy. Haven't decided yet. I guess we're waiting on a tweet from Elon or maybe someone official to come out, or wait for them to raise the yellow piping. I think we got to be pretty close to them doing something with it, because they want to be finished by Thursday. This Thursday is their time frame for being done. Robert says this structure is designed to take a heavy load. Thanks, Robert. Hey, Ryan, thank you. Thank you. Hey, Shmojo, I think when I'm streaming direct rather than using, when I use a StreamYard, when I use StreamYard or another streaming software, I think it gives out notifications, but when I stream direct through YouTube without any streamer, I think sometimes it doesn't send out the notification. I can look into it maybe to figure out how to make sure that happens, or maybe I can't control it. I don't know. Thanks, Hubba Bubba. Good night, AF. Thanks for all you do. Thank you, AF. Take care. Okay, Nick says Elon did tweet that the target for Booster 4 being on the new table is Tuesday for a test fit. Awesome. So Tuesday, Booster 4 on the table, the new table on the left there. Yeah, so I've also heard that Booster 3 might stay on Pad A. People think it's going to stay on Pad A. If Booster 4 is going to be put on a table over there, that would make sense. And I think the Starship is going to go over onto Pad B, which I heard for maybe some static fire. I don't know. But we'll see what all happens. Scott, I don't remember. Maybe if you can send me a timestamp for that, that might be cool. Yeah, I didn't realize send me a timestamp on that, Scott. That would be interesting to me. Yeah, I didn't intentionally film anybody intentionally, so let me know if that did happen. It was not my intention to do so. That my plan has always been to turn off the camera if Elon shows up. And maybe full stack on Thursday, but it could be on Friday. Could be on Friday, if not Thursday. Shmojo. Oh, okay, so Paul says the yellow pipes pointing up appear to me to create a pivot point, so it's a swinging arm. Oh, that's an interesting idea. Interesting idea. Sorry, trying to get the right zoom there, everybody. Hey, Doug. Okay, thank you. Okay. Hey, Doug, if you're the Doug that sent me a PayPal, I just want to say super thank you for that, but those funds are on hold for 30 days until PayPal confirms that everything's good. If you are that Doug, then maybe if you're able to go into PayPal and confirm the transaction, verify that it's a valid transaction, they'll release those funds to me. Otherwise, it's I think August 12th is when those may get released to me. I appreciate it though, and whether you are or aren't that Doug, thanks for the comments. Thank you, Doug. Awesome, I appreciate it. Yeah, so I was sent some PayPal funds a couple weeks ago, and those are on hold for a month, I think, unless the sender confirms that everything is a valid transaction. Okay, we're here because of Elon, and of course you followed Thus We Too. Awesome, Stephen, thank you. But thank you, Doug. Yeah, I will check out. It would be great to have, since I rented a room also, that's really gonna help out to have more batteries and stuff like that. Whatever it is that you sent, I do appreciate it, and 100%. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, the things on the ground are to get the mud, I think, off, but they may also be for a tactical thing to slow people down as they go into the site here. Hey, Karen, appreciate it. Thank you so much for the contribution and the support of the channel. Thank you. And for checking it out. Yeah, I don't know. Hubba Bubba, it'll depend on the situation, you know. It'll depend on the situation. So Jay Wortman, 1984, says a GSC tank is connected to a load spreader and a crane, and so maybe getting prepped for a trip to the launch site tomorrow. Okay, thank you. Thank Jay Wortman, 1984. Yeah, Michael, I actually called PayPal and they said it was them. It wasn't a bank, it's just PayPal protocol. Hey, John, thanks for becoming checking out the stream here and becoming a member. That's awesome. Thanks, John. If any of you who are, hey Ruben, also thank you for the comment. Thank you, Ruben. If any of you are members or in any way involved with the Ocean Cam site and you'd like to see something, let me know. I'm here to do what I can to make this a great place. So thank you. Okay, Michael, thank you. Thank you, Michael. Yeah, I heard once you get to there are things that happen. Shmojo, thank you, man. A small contribution to help with the rent. Get insurance and make sure it covers your equipment. Thanks for being you. Thank you, Shmojo. Namaste. That's from the heart, everybody. Thank you. I can count the cranes. There's a bunch of cranes. Hey David, I think maybe Venmo possibly. If not Venmo, PayPal is the second one I think, and the GoFundMe or Zelle. I've got Zelle too. But that's like that would be the direct way. Hey Johnny, thank you. Make sure to achieve all your work. Your recording history in the making. Johnny S. Spacer, thank you. Yeah, so there's a link to the Venmo. Yeah, Venmo worked. It did work for me great. Yeah, Peter. It did work great. Awesome, Peter. Wow. Yeah, well, that's great, Peter. That is definitely going to come in handy right now, that's for sure. Thank you. Mike, thanks for these streams. Been watching Starbase development from the start. I appreciate the content and info. Wow, Mike. Whew. Okay. So I can smell in the air here. Michael, I appreciate that. I can smell in the air here the welding. You can see they're welding some of that piping on the black piping there, and I can smell it from here. So maybe either Monday or Tuesday for booster 2. If they're gonna have booster 2 on a pad sometime this week, the sooner in the week, yeah, I don't know. I think earlier some people were talking about a time frame for booster 2. I think it was by Tuesday they were gonna have it on a pad on the table to the left, is what people in the chat here were saying. So if they're gonna have it on the table there, the new table on the top left there on the screen, then maybe they'll move it down Monday or Monday afternoon. Yeah, booster 4. Yeah, I think tonight I'll get more sleep than I have in a while, I think. Or it'll seem like more, because I'll actually be sleeping on a cot versus sleeping in my truck. Can I try and zoom on the yellow tips that are pointing up? Just for, I haven't done that yet. I can do that. So Bob says, order of importance: car insurance, gas, kale, cucumber, celery, room rent. Thank you. Yeah, definitely. I have car insurance, so that's one of the big expenses besides the room now, but yeah. All right, so I'm going for the tips of these yellow things here. Yeah, I'll get it next. I'll get a close-up of the launch table. So I'm going for the tips of these yellow. I haven't done the shot yet, so this is a good thing to do in nighttime. Yeah, so they're angled and they're cut at an angle. It looks like some of them are flat, some of them are angled. So Nick says real closure tomorrow from 3 to 7. Maybe for a booster 4 and some other things. Maybe a parade of things. The weather right now is good. It's like a warm summer night right now. I think that's partly why there can be so much activity here right now. Very low on the mosquitoes. A little bit toward dusk or toward sunset, there were a few mosquitoes, but now I don't know where they went. I don't feel any mosquitoes now. Okay, so from here I'm gonna go to the launch table. Yeah, so they are serious right now. They are working hard, and there's a lot of people here. Compared to, you can go back in the stream to see some of the previous Sunday nights, and on previous Sunday nights, we would see some people. We would see the electricians here, and we would see some of the plumbers for the orbital launch farm on the left. I'll pan to the left here. On a Sunday, we would ordinarily see way over there in the bottom left where those lights are. That's where the electrical is, the electrical buildings. And by those GSC tanks, there's a lot of plumbing over there for the GSC tanks. So Sundays would normally be one of the lowest, the least active days of the week. And this is an amazing amount of work for Sunday night compared to the previous 2 or 3 nights. Thanks for signing up for Patreon, everybody. And for, Patreon's a good way to communicate too. If you are on the Patreon, I get messages there pretty immediately, and it's organized, so I can easily reply, and we can communicate easily on Patreon. Alan says, yellow is catching mechanism, my best guess, wild guess. Black is tower crane. So yellow is catching, black is tower crane. So you're thinking the crane is the black piping. That's interesting. And the yellow is catching arm. That's cool. Johnny, thank you, Johnny. Okay, thank you again. And Shmojo, thank you for the rent. Get insurance. Thank you, Shmojo. So Mechaspace says he thinks black is the catching arm and yellow is the fueling arm. Yeah, that's interesting too. Very interesting. For fueling, what about those bends in the yellow piping though? Do you think, APW, thank you. Okay, Stuart says, when we built the Saturn V launch, Stan, we never saw the construction like we're seeing now at SpaceX. That's awesome. Well, I'm glad you all are enthusiastic about it. I'm enthusiastic about it too, but all right. That was mosquito truck coming by. I'm holding my breath. I just got some free mosquito spray. Looking at the angles here on the yellow piping, do you think that the angulars, it's like right angles and acute angles on that piping, how could that be fueling? Do you think the fuel can travel through that piping? That's my only question about it being fuel. Okay, Gabriela says yellow is the elevator device. Black piping in the hold arm. Yeah, so there's different thoughts about what some of these things could be. Ethan said yellow is probably to house the refueling line for the second stage of the Starship. So maybe there's some fueling lines inside of the yellow. Yeah, interesting. It's going to be very interesting. Yeah, no mosquitoes now that I got fogged. That's right. Let me get the launch table back in view here. So what's going on with me? What's going on with me? You know, when they stepped up the personnel on site, that's when the energy here shifted a lot, because they got like 2 to 3 times more people on the total. You know, if they had like 1,000 people, right? Maybe before that, I don't know how many people they had before that or how many people they have now, but however many people they had before bringing in the new personnel, they have like doubled or tripled what that was. Alokan says with the triangulation, it's probably structural. Yeah, this black piping has a lot of angular stuff too. I could see it being some type of structure also, because looking at the black piping now, I'll zoom in on the black piping here for a little bit. If we look at the tower has these triangles, right? This is just occurring to me now. The tower has these triangles, right? And that's for structural support and everything, right? Triangles give you good solid foundation and everything, right? This black piping has these triangles too, a little bit. So some type of structural thing here for the black piping. Natalam, I applied for a job before I really started the Ocean Cam, before I came up with my mission. So before I came up with my mission for Ocean Cam, I had started the channel because I had a dream about being in the ocean with a camera, and someone called me Ocean Cam. So that's when I branded the channel Ocean Cam. But a month or two later, I came up with a mission for Ocean Cam, being off planet and everything. So when I got that mission, I amped up my video coverage because I had a mission, personal mission, besides just a dream. So before I came up with the mission for Ocean Cam, I did apply to work I applied for many jobs with SpaceX, right? One of them being a photographer or a content creator. But right now, it would be interesting to see what their response would be. But now, having created the Ocean Cam mission, I stepped up my personal personal mission. So if I could continue that with SpaceX, for sure, I would consider their offer. But at this point, I think I've expanded beyond what that job opportunity would have been. I would definitely love to work in collaboration with SpaceX. But this channel has grown and it's grown, I think, beyond that job. Maybe there's a larger position for something that I haven't applied for, or maybe they would create a new position or a collaborative, we could have a collaborative interaction, SpaceX and Ocean Cam. But Ocean Cam, I think it's become bigger than it initially was. Social Blade predicts me at 100,000 subs in 10 to 12 months. Yeah, and I can see that happening because some of the bigger channels are 400,000 subscribers, or as long as I keep improving my quality, my ability to do things, and my personal drive and reaching out and doing a lot of stuff, yeah, maybe I'll be doing the hiring. I think in the next 3 months I'll probably be hiring somebody. Yeah, I won't grow beyond SpaceX. It's possible. I mean, anything's possible, but my connection with the different space organizations here on the planet, on the world, in the field of meditation, out-of-body experiences, I have progressed way beyond everybody on the planet. Mostly, there's about 38 other people on the planet with my ability, my out-of-body experience, and my meditative experience. There's about 37 other people, 38 total, currently alive on the planet with my experience in meditation. Usually when people have the experiences that I've had and the ultimate experience that I had, they end up dying. So my name is Paul Mamakos, and I'm with Ocean Cam. Ocean Cam, that's right. So in the field of meditation, there are very few people on the planet who are anywhere close to what I've experienced. But in the field of space, yes, I am a beginner. So, yeah, Elon is not one of those 38 people. It's 38, not 28, 38 people. So here we go. Okay, so I was talking about the black piping here, and you can see the angles on the black piping are similar to the angles on the tower structure there. So it's interesting. It's definitely a structural design there for the black piping, and they have started to weld them and grind them in certain ways. And if I were to get off this truck, I'm in the back of my truck. If I were to, yeah, meditative experiences are legit. That is true, Robert. If I were to reposition the camera about 20 feet to my right, we could get a different shot of that black piping there. Yeah, Ethan, I can do that maybe at another time. If I can get 6 people to say they'd like to hear about the meditative experience, I can do that. But at the moment, we're kind of focusing here. And if there's a large crowd that would like to hear about that, I can talk about that. Or maybe I can find out a way to talk about it in a way that everybody gets excited about it. What I can say is that there is a video called the overview effect. The overview, like over and view. And that's spoken about by a lot of astronauts. When they get into space looking at the Earth from above, they report, having certain thoughts and feelings when when you see the whole planet all at once and you're above it, and you realize how small the Earth is compared to the vastness of space. In out-of-body experiences and in meditation, you get some of that similar overview effect. Except you're not in a ship. You're all by yourself, alone, in the vastness of space. So the similarity between the astronauts who experience that overview effect and how it transforms your life is pretty amazing. It is pretty. I'm looking forward to maybe chatting with some of the astronauts who've had that experience and those feelings, and maybe sharing them on a live stream or on a chat, which would be awesome. I'd like to hear more about their experiences. Yeah, and Asta, I've also heard that, you know, created and creator, creator and created. Very interesting perspectives. Hey Robert, we're on the same page here, Robert. You and me understand it. We got it. You got it, man. That's it. What you just said there. Yeah, so they're trying to finish this. Raptors now, mounting now. That's awesome. Zeno, check in with some of the other streams who are covering the build site. Thank you. Thank you for the information though. Yeah, I am focusing here at the build site. I like the construction. And I look forward to when those Raptors make their way down here to the launch site. Okay, are they lifting the black piece right now? The straps are a little bit loose. They did lift them off trucks earlier this afternoon and earlier this morning. They brought in at least 3 different trucks that I saw, and I'm pretty sure there were a couple trucks after that too, with large pieces, straight pieces, angled pieces. So they brought in several trucks this morning, and they have throughout the last couple weeks at least. And now they started to weld them and grind them, positioning them with, you can see the crane there. But the strap to that crane on that black piping it seems a little bit loose. So they're doing the welding there. Yeah, the tower would probably be a critical part of the timeline completion. I agree with you on that. Alucius. Zeno, I agree with you. But what that means is anyone's guess. So there's different paths, and everybody has their own way. So it's an individual thing, and there's many paths. Truth is one, maybe, or maybe there's many truths. But anyway, there's a phrase: truth is one, paths are many. Many paths. At least in the Hindu perspective, that's one of the phrases. Many paths. Hey Robert, if you want to check out some more of that, check out outofbodyjournal.com. There's a YouTube there, there's a Reddit. Yeah, outofbodyjournal.com. You can check it out also on YouTube. Yeah, it's phenomenal here. I'm gonna expand out to the yellow piping. They have a lift raised over there at the yellow piping section. I have gotten some night shots, night photos of the GSE tanks. There isn't much lighting over there by the GSE thing, so I could do a live stream over there, but it's kind of slow movement, and it seems like they're inside of the GSE tanks. I'll pan over there real quick. But there's not much to see over at the GSE tanks, but they are working on it 24/7 over there. But it seems like they have the lifts on the outside, and the lifts kind of move a little bit, but you really can't see much, through the access panels that they cut. They've been working on the inside over there. So I haven't done any streaming from over there, but they are continually working on the GSE tanks. Hey, Alan. Yeah, that's a good question. Are they all welded together, or are they two separate ones? I will get a better shot of that, and I can answer that question. Yeah, is it one structure or is it several? That's a good question, Alan. Maybe tomorrow. I think over the last several days, it's been strewn all over, and they hadn't really done much to integrate all the pieces. But I can move the camera and see if I can get a better shot of that right now, actually. And then I'll come back to this position in a little bit. So I will be moving the camera here. It'll be a little bumpy. I'll walk about 20 feet. So I'm disconnecting the power, and I'm gonna move out of the truck here. I'll get a better shot. So take a breath, take a breather, maybe turn away from the screen. It's gonna get a little bumpy, and I'll be back in a good tripod position in a little bit. You can see right before I do that, they did disconnect just now. They disconnected that crane strap that was connected to the black piping there. All right, so in 5, 4, I'm gonna disconnect everything. This is a good shot though. Okay, I'll be back here in a little bit. Let me zoom out. I got a little ways to go, everybody. I can get a little bit better shot than this too. Okay, so here's a different shot, everybody. I'm gonna get the tripod situated. Just a minute, just a minute. All right, so here we are. I'm gonna lower the front of the tripod a little bit. RGV is Rio Grande Valley. So the tripod now is about 20 feet to the right up the road. So I can see one structure. So far I see the one structure. I could walk further up the road and get another shot. But I think I'll pan in, I'll zoom in here. It looks to me like from this shot here, I can see there's a structure to the right of what we see. So there may be a second structure back behind the part that's in front of us. Yeah, I think Golden Boy, there may be another one back there. I'd have to keep looking around. Yeah, so there may be two. That was a really good question. There's at least another piece of the structure back there. Okay, so Nick T says, all the black piping you see is being mirrored for left and right catch arms. It's all clear on the RGV photos. Thanks, Nick. Yeah, those bottom two pipes are huge. Yep. Thanks, Tom. Thanks, Kenneth. You're good. You're good. I'm gonna pan up just while this car drives by. Yep. I'm not sure what's gonna happen during the road closure. Some people have contemplated here. I'm gonna pan up a little bit so we can see the orbital launch pad, and I'll come back to the black piping because there was a request for the launch pad there. Thanks, Ryan. The lights we're seeing are reflections off of the lens here from the lights in the image. Okay, I'm gonna come back to the black piping. Thanks, Shmojo. Thank you. I don't know what dust cloud you're talking. Oh, yeah, I don't know what dust cloud you're talking about. Good evening, George, from the Philippines. Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, the work does go all night long, yes. DPMX, all night long, yes. Let me see if I can get a better shot. I'll go back to the black piping, everybody. I'd rather, unless I get some of the yellow. Maybe it's something interesting to see here with the yellow piping. Let me see. There's another angle, another shot of it. They seem to have slowed down work on the yellow piping for now, at least. From this angle, I don't see anything happening with it. Maybe on the left, maybe to the left of it, but so that's that shot. Hey, Ron. So they are working on the tower too. You can see some lifts over there to the left on the tower. Oh, the yellow pipes look like a big hen. That's interesting. Okay, and just before, like before, we saw the strap above part of the black section closer to us. There is a strap in the back there on the left on the top of the black piping. I let this car go by without filming it. Good. Okay, thank you, Doug. Yeah, thank you. That'd be awesome. Appreciate it. 100%. Appreciate that. Amazing. Thanks, Doug. Thank you, Doug. Thank you. Yeah, right? Someone asked about the crystals and the stream nut. Well, looking at the man grinding the piping there, he's got to be 5.5, 6 feet tall. So that yellow piping has got to be at least 2-3 feet wide, at least, right? I'm gonna pan up. There's a car coming by. Good. Good. Thank you. Yeah. Alan, I like that. So Alan says, I'm just gonna say it because it's funny, and it's one day YouTube feeds me an ocean cam video. The next thing I know, every Boca Chica video has ocean cam clips. That's funny, Alan. That's funny. Oh wow! So you think he's cutting that leg to match the leg above it? Interesting. Hey David, thinking about crystals, it's kind of like a crystal is something fixed. Crystals are fixed. They're like, and the water is different from a crystal. So water flows and changes. So a crystal has maybe a frequency, and water constantly changes. So I'm more of a water person than a crystal person. Edward, I'm with you, man. Yeah, when they make a movie about it, huh? I think that deserves. I'll wait for this truck to pass. That deserves me getting in the photo, huh? Slow pan up the integration tower. Yeah, I'll pan up on the tower, sure, 100%. You know, in what is it called? You know, Top Gun, where the guy goes and zooms the tower. What's it called? He went by the tower, right? I like to think that every time I get in front of the camera, it's like me going and buzzing the tower. Good evening. There you go, everybody. Now I'm looking for all the people to say, hey, this is not about you. Get off the camera. Hey, Ron. Low altitude buzz, yep. Dave says, I was watching a documentary about the different liquid oceans that are massive, of hydrogen and different elements. That's awesome, David. At tower, I'm requesting a flyby. Then they say no, and he does flyby anyways, and guy always spills his coffee. That's right, Rich. That's right. Jordan. Thanks, Tommy. Thanks, Robert. Yep. Yeah, it's about all of us, but it's also only about me. It's only about me because it's about all of us, and there's we are on the same page, Jordan. It's all about the I. What does I mean? Who wants to know, right? What is I? Yeah, it was very hot this afternoon. And a lot of times it gets really hot here. So I was drinking some people gave me some really cold water. That was really good. So it gets really hot here in the afternoon. So Thud says, crystals focus and store energy. Water dissipates energy like the way it dampens out the sounds. Power from the raptors. Yeah, thank you, Thud. Yeah. So, yep. Good stuff. Brian says there's a great video out there of the actual Navy pilot who flew that tower buzzing scene being interviewed about it. That's cool, Brian. I'd like to check that out. That sounds like a fun video. Yeah, Curly in photography proves it's Paul. Okay, I'll go up the tower because there was a request to see the tower and go up the tower. And then I will come back to I'll go to the next request. The buzz was in Top Gun, in the movie Top Gun. Let me zoom in a little bit on the tower here. Well, first thing I can do is I can zoom out. I can get the zoom out photo first. I was told by somebody, before you zoom in, it's good to zoom out first. So I get taking that feedback into consideration. I was also told that when you're zooming out, it's best to align the camera with the ground. So I'll zoom down a little bit. I'll tilt down. You can see the ground is somewhat level, but at this point I'm just trying to make it even, do a perpendicular with the tower there. The tower is so tall. So at this point I will zoom in on the top of the tower if I can. I'm gonna have to move everything forward because there is a vehicle behind me. All right, so I will start at the top of the tower. Why start at the bottom when I can start at the top, right? That's been the story of my life a little bit. So there is some type of flag there at the top. I think that's the top of a crane. That flag isn't on the top of the tower. It's on the top of a crane. So that flag that we're seeing next to that light. Yeah, so there is a light on top there. Hey Wayne, thank you. Yeah, we're all learning together. Great footage, thank you. Yeah, relentless pursuit. Thank you. So that is a very good shot of the tower up there, considering the type of camera that I'm using right now. I got this shot also with the Nikon P1000, but this is a great shot. The nighttime is really helping get the shot. We got a lot of lighting from below. I can also zoom out a little bit to make it a little bit crisper. See if that makes any difference. I don't think it made it much better. Yeah, it is a pretty sight though. So you can see it's that crane on the right that the flag is connected to. Thanks, Aloysius. That ball, I think, is attached to one of the cranes also. Yeah, Nick, if we found some fish in a distant moon, that would be awesome. Okay, it's setting the camera down now. Yeah, SpaceX is doing a lot of out of this world type stuff right here. They're working on the tower too, at the top, almost in the middle of the screen. Eric, thank you. There's some lifts up there. Was watching Falcon Heavy reruns on the 2. What up, Oshikan? Eric, evening. Just checking out the launch site here, watching the different, construction going on right now. Eric, thank you. Wayne, awesome. Wayne Fox, I've seen you here before too, Wayne. I haven't personally seen Elon AMAC, but someone said earlier he was on one of the videos I did. I didn't notice. Ashutosh. Yeah, Eric, if you'd ever like to see something, let me know. I do appreciate the support, but thanks for tuning in. It's been a good day. Yesterday was a great day, too. I got a lot of great footage yesterday, and I feel really proud of what I did yesterday. I hope to keep doing stuff like that going forward. Carl, you're right. Yeah, my 24/7 job is covering the construction at SpaceX. That's true. Except when I'm sleeping or eating or having fun or swimming in the ocean. My self-appointed job, you know, it's not really a job, it's more fun, but it is fun to do, that's for sure. It's kind of it's a task. It's not just fun, but it's a big task, because what I'm trying to do here is to do something hard, you know, really hard. And it doesn't have to be me doing it, but for it to actually get accomplished, it can be considered really hard, yeah, to do. I'm not sure. Hey, Aaron, I'm not sure where they're going to close the road. Not sure. Yeah, I think one of these days it might happen. AMAC. Yeah, I've written a couple of books. Ethan, yeah, I wrote 2 books. Thanks, David. Yeah, Europa. I am allowed to go near the. I am allowed to go near the high bay. So ECP 4500 says, the thing I really like about this channel is the sense of scale. I can appreciate just how large these structures truly are. Yeah, thanks, EC. That's a good comment. I appreciate that. Eric, thanks for reminding me. Yesterday was incredible. I was glad to get to enjoy it with you and the Ocean Cam team. Wow, Eric. Jesus. Thank you. Yeah, yesterday was epic. I got some amazing footage, and I feel really proud about that all coming together. It was also magical because early in the morning my screen on the iPhone was frozen. I didn't know how to fix it, and somebody who knew me, like from the Ocean Cam channel, came out to say hi, and he had a phone. And I asked him, hey, can you look up how to unfreeze an iPhone? So he looked it up. You know, this is like early in the morning. It's like about 7 something in the morning. And I tried it out and it worked. So I did my first live stream after fixing the iPhone. And then I was able to stream I was able to live stream the event. But then you know, I could have gotten the great footage. I also got was with the man, I'm losing my words here. The Nikon P1000. That wasn't live streamed, so that would have happened either way. But definitely, my spirits were raised by being able to chat on the live stream also with the video. So it was like an amazing event for all that to come together yesterday. And thank you, Eric, again. Thank you so much. Ugh. I'll zoom out so you get the bigger picture here. Check this out. Coming in, we got some tanks coming in here. Probably some welding tanks or something. Yeah, I can go to the high bay. I can leave here and go check that out a little bit. Yeah, they've done, I guess, a huge amount of things, Pedro. And, wow, yeah, I'd have to go look back at the videos, but they've done so much. So that's a good point. I think I'll do a couple more minutes from here. I can go, the thing about streaming from the build site is the reception over there isn't as good as it is here at the launch site. Yeah, I'll go, so I'll end this here in a couple minutes, but I will go live from the build site at the high bay. I can do that. Yeah, if you missed the videos from yesterday, check them out. Part 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. A lot of people like the part 4 of it. Hubba bubba. No, I'd rather you buy some green juice and then tell me how it goes. Buy some celery and cucumber, man. Bob, you're a great guy. Your Australian buddy clued you in on this channel. Thanks, David. That's awesome. Alan. Oh, the satellite dishes are interfering with the signal. Okay, that must be it, because there's some huge satellite dishes over there, and the signal is definitely not as good up there as it is here. Wayne, wow, Wayne. Awesome, Wayne. I really appreciate that. Whoa. Thank you. Wow. Hey, Roma. Yeah, part 4 footage. People, I mean, that one is blowing up. I mean, it's excellent footage. Maybe my audio could have been a little bit better on that thing from yesterday. But, yeah, that one blew up already. I mean, it really did, it did good. Hey, Wayne, if there's anything you want me to ever check out, any of you ever want me to check something out, let me know. Just contact me. I appreciate the support, though, definitely. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not protecting my eyes, but I'm not looking directly at it. So, Thud, I appreciate that. Yeah, I should probably get some UV glasses. Thank you. I'll keep that on my list of things to do. Thud. Okay, yeah. Thanks, Wayne. Yeah, so in the links under this video, there are some links, and one of them is to the link tree or all the social media links. And there's an email there at the bottom of the link tree link at the very bottom, and you can always reach me that way by email. Yeah, I live in Brownsville, Pedro. I rent a room over there. Okay, I'm gonna move back toward the truck.
Bro, I gotta back up right here.
Yes, okay. I'm gonna move back to the truck. I'll get a few extra shots here, but I think I will go to the build site and see if I can get some live footage from there. If that's very active, I'll see what I can do. Otherwise, after that, I'll call it a day, and I'll be out here early tomorrow morning. That's my plan, to be out here in the morning, 6 or 6:30 in the morning, like I usually do. All right, it's 10:40 right now. Yeah, 10:40 p.m. Yeah, this yellow thing is looking more active right now. What are they lifting? Yeah, they are working 24/7. Okay, okay. Wait a minute. Yeah, they are lifting the yellow piping. Let me cover that a little bit. That is a little bit interesting. Let me cover that a little bit. That was a good catch there. I'll get that. Wait, I'm going to zoom out. We got some stuff coming in. There's some new parts coming in. Hold down clamps for the booster. That's awesome, Shmojo. Hey, Pedro. Enrique. Yeah, it is old school, Wayne Fox. That's what I like to do, you know. Yeah, I have nothing else to do except sleep and eat and relax and be here on site, man. Thanks, Mark. Yeah, there is a lot of, even to park here on the side of the road. Hey, Wayne. Jesus, Wayne. Yeah, I worked as a mason for a year. Thank you so much, Wayne. That's like a couple. You've done a couple of this. I worked as a mason for a year. Just gonna pan up, let these guys go. And we use those type of hoists that they're using right there to lift some of the slabs of granite and soapstone. Those are really useful chains to lift things. That must be a really heavy piece of metal there. Yeah, but so to park here on the side of the road, there's a lot of dirt, and you really couldn't drive a Tesla. You couldn't drive a Tesla onto the side of the road here and park it if you were working here. You'd have to park way down by the beach because it's not level. The ground is not level. So you need something. Maybe a Cybertruck could be used, but a Tesla wouldn't be that useful for here. Yeah, so there's maybe that black thing is at the end of the pipe is to keep it lifted. I'm not sure. Good night, Matthew. Okay, I think this is a good spot to stop it. I'll go check out the build site. I'll do like a 15-minute live stream from there if it all works together. I'll see you all soon. If not, I hope you wish you the best, and I'll see you later. Thank you. Okay, everybody. Good night, and or a good day to you. Wish you the best. And 5, 4. Thanks, everybody. 3, 2, 1. Peace, peace, peace. Thank you, everybody.